everybody, it's me, Pam. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I had done. I told you that I was going to spray these stickers with the acrylic spray to seal the glitter onto the sticker. These are the Dollar Tree stickers that I had gotten, and I did spray them. I did these, and I did the bats. And you can see how maybe you can see the opaqueness of the, how it kind of stuck to the background of the plastic. That does come off. What I would suggest is, if you want to keep the sparkle, you might want to use a gloss acrylic spray. All I had on hand was matte acrylic spray, and I did use my Mod Podge, although I do use the Krylon every now and then. This happens to be Mod Podge matte acrylic spray. It did take just a little bit of sparkle off of the pumpkins, but enough is still there to where you've got glittery pumpkins. And it does not come off. The glitter is now on there and is not going anywhere. I think I have one little piece. But for the most part, usually you do this over these and all of it comes off. It's not coming off. That is that's the pumpkins, and these are the bats, which I did the same thing, and they still do have the sparkle to them. Sorry if I could stay in frame. They still do have the sparkle. The glitter does not come off. I know you're saying I'm not rubbing hard enough. Oops, if I rub too hard, I rub them right off the thing. Hang on. See, doesn't come off. So we're good. The acrylic spray works, and I just left them, like I said, just right on the thing, right on the backing, and I just took them outside and sprayed them. Now's a good time if you want to get these stickers and while it's still warm outside, and spray them, unless you're someplace where it's warm a long time. It's still warm here in West Virginia. We're going to have some 90-degree days still, the end of September. Okay, I think there was some glitter on the back of those particular things. I made another card, Halloween card. I had these long envelopes, and they were the envelopes that I had gotten sometimes not on clearance, but then I got them on clearance. These were the Miss Sparkle and Company, Mrs. Sparkle and Company at Joann's. And I had gotten quite a few of them. I think they came 12 in a pack, and I ended up with 4 or 5 packs of these. And I do have a pack of gray ones, but I had the craft card stock, and they're the like a business size, number 10 size envelope. At least I think that's what they are. Hang on a second. Yeah, they're like 9 and a half. They're 9 and a half. I couldn't get my measurement. But they didn't come with any cards. They were just the envelopes. So I cut a card, and I made a long, skinny, which is going to go this way, Halloween card. And I used some of my new papers and some stickers that I had never used before, and my new coffin die that I had just got from Jan. Okay. This is what I came up with. And this is so not me, you guys. It's so not me. Are you ready? It's not me. It's not me. But that's what I came up with. Let me see my measurements. I said this was the envelope was 9.5 by, I don't want centimeters, 9.5 by 4. Yeah, by 4 and a 1/16 or something like that. So my card base, I cut this just out of craft cardstock. It measures 9 1/4, which gives me 1/8 of an inch on each end, by let's see, what do we got this about? I'm trying to do this sideways. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, almost 7/8, almost 3 7/8. Okay, so, and I went cutesy, guys. I went cutesy. Of course, you will recognize the coffin punch, and I folded the paper, and I cut it to where the coffin would open. I'll open that in a minute. The base paper came from the Love Nicole Happy Haunting paper pad that I had gotten 2 of those earlier in the season. and I put down the base, and then I said, ooh, I want to stamp, and I had these new stamps that I had gotten from Wish. I think I got those from wish.com, and they're like jack-o'-lantern balloons. So I stamped those first before I used my Drippy Goo punch. Now, a lot of us have that, Martha Stewart Drippy Goo punch, and I cut it out of the same paper that I cut this out of. Actually, I was going to cut this paper different. It was a pattern paper, but it was black with dots, and I'll show you it's on the inside. But I flipped it over, and I said, oh, it's so much more like this, you know, this toxic green color. So I flipped the little spider web thing over, because it has the insert in that. And this thing, when it cuts out, it almost looks like a tombstone. And I literally kind of trimmed off the edges to make a tombstone, and that's what the paper looked like before I flipped it over to the toxic green. It had the dark little dots on it. I said, oh, so I cut that, so I may use that later on a tombstone. I just had to trim off one edge. May use it as a tombstone. And then I found these. These are Jolie stickers that I had found at AC Moore a long time ago for $1.66 for the packet. It was just a little package of tombstones, so I put that down. That is, it is very dimensional. I did have foam tape on the back, but I reinforced that by using a little bit of fabric tack, since it is a very heavy embellishment. And on the inside, I traced out. I took this part of the die, and I traced it on my paper, and I cut it out to get it to fit on the inside like that. And then I had some just flat stickers that said eek and boo and everything, so I put the sticker on the inside, which I thought was kind of cute. I have a little mini punch that's a Studio G, and I cannot reach it right now. Hang on a second. That I punched out those little baby spiders. There. We used to get these. I used to get them. I forget where I used to get them. I don't know if I got them. I may have gotten them at AC Moore, but I just punched out a little, a few. What I got? Five little black spiders out of that with that punch. Punched it out of black cardstock, and as you can see, I used my, I don't know if you can see, but I have used glossy accents on some of these. Definitely on the spiders. I started out with the spiders, putting the glossy accents on the spiders. And then I used it on the Drippy Goo at the top after I'd already put it down. Before I put the coffin down, of course, you can see I used the creepy cloth that I said I thought it was pretty cool. It came in like this. Instead of black, I've got the black, lots of the black. I've got the gray. And then they had this, and I said, I'm going to take that and see if I can figure out something to use it. And the difference between creepy cloth and I can't think of what that one is right now. But anyway, it's a much more open weave than this. This is, I forget what that is. It'll come to me in just a little bit. Okay, so that's what I used. I laid down the creepy cloth, and then what I did was I used enough adhesive on the back of the coffin to where it just, you know, glues the creepy cloth down with it. Of course, before I did any of that, I had the great big spider webs, which of course I forgot to get, that I had gotten. I think I had gotten these at either AC Moore or Michael's, American Crafts, the package of spider webs. So when Jan sent me the spider webs, I had these in black, and I had the smaller ones in black, but she sent me the package that had the black, the white, and the silver, which I was really excited about. So I cut that in half, and I still have half left, so I can make something else. Oh, where is it? I was looking for this. I still have half of it left, so I can use that again. I can use that part. And then I had a Martha Stewart spider punch that I punched out again out of the, keeping up the toxic green theme. And I used I just hit the little legs and the little antenna with a little bit of black ink. And then I just went ahead and just put glossy accents all over the whole thing. And I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. I hope so. Then this right here, it had the green and toxic poison, you know, beware and all that. So I had, it was a package of the Love Nicole, which is the AC Moore brand, I believe. It was in here. Use that. Put there. Anyway, I thought the front turned out really cute, and I don't use that word. I don't throw that word around. It doesn't have a theme. It just seems a random assortment of elements. But I thought it was really cute, and I got to use my coffin die, and I said it can't just be one dimensional. That's why I did that. Had I thought ahead, I would have put a magnet under this, but I think it'll be okay. And then on the inside, I put the stamp. It's like a really pale orange, and I just put the trick or treat, giving the the toxic. I mean the drippy goo punch. Just that's say, oh, that's a trick or treat. It's not really dark, so I said trick or treat, and I didn't take it all the way to the bottom. I looked and looked for my Martha Stewart. I just had the old pack of Martha Stewart border stickers. I looked all over. I put them away. I said I needed some space on my desk, and I was putting stuff away, and I put them away in a spot that I would not forget where they were. I should have drawn a map, because I couldn't find them. However, I did have a Happy Mail from Robin at Robin's Feather Nest, and I took one of these borders and I cut it across the bottom to where it said Happy Halloween. Thank you, Robin. And so I used quite a few things that I already had, or I had just recently been gifted. So, and this is going to go out to somebody. I did not make this to keep. I made this to give away. But I kind of like that Happy Halloween. It kind of adds to the funness, and I'm sure people are really glad that Pam is finally doing some fun things with her Halloween. And I am too, I think. Anyway, those were my projects for today. Didn't want to go long-winded, but remember, try using your acrylic sprays, but if you want them to really still shine, use the gloss acrylic spray in either the Mod Podge or the Krylon, and then don't forget to use your glossy accents on your projects, because I had forgotten about glossy accents for a while. But there we go. Those are my cards. Those are my cards. That's my card. It took me 2 days to make, by the way, because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, because all I was doing was just, if you don't have a set pattern, sometimes it takes you longer to put together a Mod Podge of things. And my projects and my little hints, and using what I have and using my newly gifted items. And thank you for watching, everybody, and I will talk to you later. Bye.